What's going on, everybody, and thanks for joining me on another beautiful afternoon ride. Today I'm going to be doing a 500-mile review on my 2011 ZX6R. So I've had this bike for coming up on 500 miles now, and overall it's been a great bike. I did have to do one thing as far as there was one mechanical thing that I had to fix on it. The automatic cam chain tensioner that comes stock was not doing its job. So I actually had to put a manual cam chain tensioner in it. Once that was fixed, no more issues. It actually started, there was a little bit of a ticking and actually kind of like a clinking noise coming from the engine. And it happened at very low RPMs, kind of as if almost when you're bogging the bike, there was kind of this clinking going on. I had to get that replaced. It was the part was about $100 or so. So overall, not expensive, not a crazy fix, something I did have to get taken care of. When I purchased the bike, I did an oil change on it. I cleaned and adjusted the chain, and then the stock exhaust on it sounded like a leaf blower. So what I did is I ordered the Moto slip-on exhaust, and I installed that, but it didn't have that sound I was looking for. It made a decent difference, but it didn't really have that roar that I've had before, and I didn't really have that super sport, loud, noticeable sound. So what I did, on these bikes they do have a kind of that pre-chamber before the muffler, and I actually removed that pre-chamber and I just attached the Moto slip-on directly to kind of where that pre-chamber was. So I'll get a picture of that so I can kind of show you what it looks like. So I didn't have to buy the mid slip-on pipe. I just attached the muffler directly to the header, and it sounds phenomenal. You can hear it. It definitely made a huge difference over the stock exhaust. The other modifications that I've made, I did a Fender Eliminator Kit. We all know that these bikes come stock with that huge bulky tail, and it doesn't look good. So I did a Fender Eliminator Kit, and I ordered one online. I want to say I got it from Amazon. It was about $50, and it really cleaned up the bike. Another cosmetic modification I made is I added this tinted windscreen. Doesn't really make a difference as far as performance-wise, anything of that sort, no. But it was about $20 on Amazon, and the tinted windscreen versus the stock clear one, for me, especially when you have a black bike, I like black on black on black, and this definitely is a good touch for it cosmetically. The next modification I'm going to do, and I already have it, my awesome fiance bought me frame sliders for this bike, and they're the non-cut frame sliders. So I haven't installed those yet. When I do, I'm going to make a how-to video so I can show you all how to install those if you're curious. So stay tuned for that. As soon as I get around to putting those on, I'll definitely make a video, and hopefully it'll help you out. So overall, coming up on 500 miles into this bike, it's been an amazing bike. I haven't had any issues besides the cam chain tensioner, and from the research that I did, I see that a lot of the ZX6Rs have this problem. Apparently it's a pretty common problem with this bike. So luckily, pretty easily fixable, and apart from that, I haven't had any issues. It hasn't skipped a beat. The one thing, before I forget, I did have to put a new battery in it. So this bike, I bought it with, I think, 800 miles on it, and or just shy of 800 miles, and it's a 2011, so it had been sitting for quite an extended period of time. And the person I bought it from, he bought it from the original owner, and neither of them really rode it at all. So, had very little mileage on it, but it definitely was a little bit neglected. The tires needed air put in them. The oil needed changed. I had to clean and adjust the chain. And of course, the battery had died. So I got a new battery on it, oil changed, took care of the chain, added an exhaust, added a windscreen, did a Fender Eliminator Kit, and this bike has been flawless. So overall, if you're looking for a ZX6R, this is the 2011, and it's been flawless for me. I've had two other Kawasaki's in the past. I had a 2003 ZX6RR, and I had a 2013 Ninja 1000. These bikes have all been phenomenal for me. Kawasaki as a brand has been absolutely awesome. So if you're looking to buy a ZX6R, I highly recommend this one, the 09 to 12 model. But I truly feel any ZX6R that you get is going to be an awesome bike for you. So hopefully this video helped you, and We'll see you next time.